Good day and welcome to Trending Update USA. I'm Stefan, and today we have a headline that's lighting up both the sports and entertainment worlds. Tennis star Coco Gauff has just reacted to basketball sensation Angel Reese making a jaw-dropping debut at the world-famous Victoria's Secret fashion show. This unexpected crossover between the worlds of professional sports and high fashion has created a wave of excitement, trending across social media platforms and sparking conversations around the globe. Fans are not only celebrating Angel Reese's confident moment on the runway but are also fascinated by Coco Gauff's candid reaction, which reflects both admiration and empowerment. This story goes far beyond a single fashion show. It's about influence, representation, and the growing power of young women in sports to impact industries far outside their own arenas. Coco Gauff, who has dominated headlines this year as one of the brightest young stars in tennis, is known not only for her athletic excellence but also for her voice on culture, equality, and women's empowerment. When Angel Reese took the runway in a dazzling outfit that drew loud cheers from the audience and went viral within minutes, Coco's reaction added even more fuel to the fire. In her statement, Coco expressed pride, excitement, and deep respect for what Reese accomplished that night. She highlighted how incredible it was to see another young black female athlete not only making history in her sport but also breaking barriers in the world of high fashion. Angel Reese, who became a household name during her standout basketball career, had hinted in interviews that she wanted to explore fashion. But few expected her to debut at such a globally recognized and iconic event. The moment she stepped onto the runway in her signature confident stride, she wasn't just modeling lingerie. She was making a statement. Her appearance represented strength, grace, and a powerful message that female athletes can thrive in every space, not just the one society tries to box them into. Coco Gauff's reaction was a testament to that shared understanding between young women blazing trails in their respective fields. The fashion show itself, returning with renewed energy and a modern vision of inclusivity, created the perfect stage for Angel Reese's debut. Cameras flashed, celebrities applauded, and the audience erupted in admiration. Social media platforms like X, Instagram, and TikTok lit up almost instantly. Within an hour, clips of Reese's walk were trending worldwide. Hashtags combining her name with Victoria's Secret and Coco Gauff started to gain millions of views. Fans celebrated how powerful it was to see young women who dominate sports also redefine beauty and femininity in their own way. For Coco Gauff, this isn't just about fashion. Her public comments often emphasize the importance of visibility and breaking down stereotypes. She praised Angel Reese for showing the world that being an athlete does not mean giving up femininity or glamour. Coco's words resonated especially with young fans, many of whom look up to both athletes as role models. She described Reese's walk as empowering, inspiring, and exactly what young girls need to see right now. That reaction, in itself, became a headline as fans shared and reposted it across platforms. The crossover between sports and fashion isn't new, but what makes this moment special is how organically it happened. These are two young women who built their reputations through talent and hard work in their sports. Now, without compromising who they are, they're stepping into industries traditionally dominated by other kinds of celebrities. Angel Reese's Victoria's Secret moment isn't just a fashion debut, it's a symbol of evolution in how society views female athletes. Coco Gauff's enthusiastic reaction underscored that the culture is shifting, and the world is watching. Industry insiders are already calling Angel Reese's walk one of the most impactful moments of this year's fashion show. Designers and brands are realizing that athletes bring more than just celebrity. They bring influence, resilience, and a story that resonates deeply with audiences. Reese walked not just with elegance but with the poise of someone who has stood in front of thousands of screaming basketball fans. That energy translated perfectly on the runway, making her one of the standout stars of the night. Meanwhile, Coco Gauff has become a cultural force in her own right. Her voice carries weight, and when she reacts to something, it tends to become a major talking point. Her heartfelt comments about Angel Reese show a bond that goes beyond sports rivalry or casual support. It's sisterhood, it's solidarity, and it's a reminder that young women in sports are watching out for each other as they take on new spaces. Fans of both women have flooded their comment sections with messages of pride, love, and admiration. Sports commentators and cultural critics are also weighing in on this moment. Many have pointed out how the lines between athleticism, fashion, and entertainment are blurring in ways that empower young athletes. Reese's confidence on the runway echoes the confidence she shows on the court. Coco's support reflects the shared experience of navigating fame, pressure, and representation at a young age. Together, their interaction creates a narrative of strength and unity that inspires millions of young fans. This is not the first time Coco Gauff has celebrated the achievements of other athletes outside of tennis. She has often used her platform to highlight stories that inspire her. Angel Reese's fashion debut aligns with Coco's message of embracing all sides of one's identity. It's a celebration of womanhood, athleticism, and individuality. Reese herself, in a post-show interview, expressed gratitude for the support she received from fellow athletes like Coco, saying it made the moment even more special. The power of this moment is also reflected in how it's impacting brands and the fashion industry. Major companies have been shifting towards more authentic representation. Having an athlete like Angel Reese walk the runway sends a clear message: beauty is powerful in many forms. And when athletes embrace their full selves, on and off the court, they inspire audiences to do the same. Coco's public embrace of this moment magnified its impact even more. As the conversation grows, many fans are already speculating about what could come next. Will Angel Reese pursue more modeling opportunities? Could Coco Gauff follow in her footsteps in the fashion world? Both athletes have the charisma, global recognition, and personal style to thrive in any spotlight they choose. Reese's debut may have just opened a new chapter for how athletes collaborate with fashion houses. It's important to note that these are not just fleeting viral moments. When athletes like Reese and Gauff step into new industries, they bring a wave of cultural change. Their fans, who span continents and generations, rally behind them, amplifying their impact. Coco's reaction is more than just a comment. It's a reflection of how athletes today uplift one another in ways that create lasting cultural ripples. In interviews after the show, Angel Reese mentioned how meaningful it was to walk in front of an audience that included powerful figures from both the fashion and sports industries. She expressed gratitude for the love she received and acknowledged Coco Gauff's support with a heartfelt message of her own. The bond between these two young icons is resonating with millions. Their mutual respect shows that women can dominate their lanes while cheering each other on. The sports community, in particular, is celebrating this moment. Female athletes have historically faced rigid expectations, often being told to fit into narrow definitions of what they should look like or how they should act. Angel Reese shattered those expectations by owning the runway. Coco Gauff amplified that power by embracing it publicly. Together, they've created a cultural flashpoint that inspires and uplifts. Social media analytics show just how massive this moment has become. Angel Reese's runway clip has accumulated millions of views across platforms, while Coco Gauff's reaction is generating similar traction. Comment sections are filled with fans saying they feel proud, inspired, and emotional. Many young women are sharing their own stories, saying that seeing someone like Reese on that stage makes them believe they can break boundaries too. Celebrities and fellow athletes are also chiming in. Many NBA and WTA stars reposted clips with supportive captions, showing how interconnected the sports community has become. High-profile designers have hinted at wanting to work with both Reese and Gauff in the future. It's a perfect example of how a single moment can open multiple doors and ignite new conversations about representation. This cultural moment also speaks to the power of storytelling. For years, female athletes have been advocating for greater visibility. Angel Reese didn't just walk a runway, she told a story about confidence, growth, and breaking barriers. Coco Gauff, by celebrating that moment, added another chapter to the narrative. Their interaction is being studied and celebrated not only by fans but by media outlets and cultural analysts. The Victoria's Secret fashion show has long been a cultural landmark, and this year it's undergoing a reinvention that emphasizes strength, diversity, and empowerment. Angel Reese's participation symbolizes that shift perfectly. Coco Gauff's reaction, meanwhile, represents the supportive and powerful network that young women athletes are building in real time. What makes this story so compelling is how authentic it feels. Angel Reese didn't step onto that runway pretending to be someone else. She brought her own energy, her own story, and her own athletic confidence. Coco Gauff recognized that and celebrated it. That authenticity is what's making fans connect so deeply with the moment. Even days after the event, the buzz continues to grow. Fashion critics are applauding Reese's presence, sports networks are covering the crossover, and young fans are calling it one of the most inspiring moments of the year. Coco's words continue to circulate, amplifying the energy and positivity that this moment has created. Looking ahead, this may be just the beginning. The lines between sports, fashion, and cultural influence are blending more than ever. Athletes like Reese and Gauff are leading this new era, where their power extends far beyond courts and arenas. Their influence is shaping conversations, shifting industries, and inspiring new generations to dream bigger. As Coco Gauff continues her incredible tennis journey and Angel Reese explores new horizons, the world will be watching. Their friendship, their mutual respect, and their individual achievements are creating a blueprint for what it looks like when young women own their power unapologetically. This story is about more than a fashion show. It's about young women changing the world by being exactly who they are. Coco Gauff's reaction to Angel Reese's stunning Victoria's Secret fashion show debut is a powerful reminder that when women support women, extraordinary things happen. This moment is one for the history books, and its ripple effects will be felt for a long time to come. And that's all for today's update. Thank you for tuning in to Trending Update USA. I'm Stefan, and we'll continue to follow this inspiring story as it unfolds. Make sure to stay with us for more trending news, powerful cultural moments, and the latest from the world of sports and beyond.